All right, me babbers. Welcome back to talk. No, not quite talking to pictures. We're not doing a talking to pictures today. We're doing a nice chill stream. I'm going to bring him straight in. He's asleep. He's a bit dead at the moment. He's had a bit too much to drink, I think. He's.
Oh, we're finally live.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Oh God, that's crazy. I waited for so long.
I know. It's terrible. That's my fault, guys. My fault. Marinus was there on time. I was I was predisposed by disposing of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So this basically, we're just hanging out for a bit, basically. Anyone in the chat wants to come in, let me know. I'll post the link out for you. I've posted on a few Twitter pages. Let's just say hi to people who are here already. We got Mr. Officer himself, Salt Ion. Just chill stream. I better get my jacket. What up, Bristol? And good evening, babbers, like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk physical. Let's do it. Not get physical. Talk physical. I'm here to chill. Would love to join, but I'm watching the kids while my wife is at work. That's cool, Justin. Appreciate it, mate. Everyone's saying hi. We got Mr. Graphic Goose in the house. He's the man who did that amazing logo for me that we can see there. Oh,
right.
Beautiful.
You did the animation stuff, by the way. You all did some animation stuff as well.
Yeah, he's really good. Ryu's in the house. Welcome, Ryu.
Need to talk to him. I need to update my stream as well.
What we got? Bristolian Dave. I was worried you got lost at Jason Donovan on your way here. Jason Donovan. You love that, man. Not Dave. What would do? And D- for bad acting, Marinus.
Hey, at least I tried, man.
And we got Mr. Genuine Comics, Dave, in the chat as well.
Hey, Dave. How you doing, guys? And
Bristolian and Grow Ninjas. I got to be careful. I read that word.
It's near the city where I live, so it's my surroundings. That's called Groningen, and we have a couple of cities. I forgot how much. That's terrible.
Sugar Chris is here as well.
Hey,
also,
Chris, do you want to come on?
Geek Legion of Doom as well. Is there? You jump on. All right. I'll tell you what I do. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to post the link in the chat. Anyone wants to jump in, feel free. Yeah, and then if anyone's a dick, I'll kick them. But that's cool. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm sure if
Nobody.
Post that in the chat. So anyone wants to jump on, come on. Feel free to jump on. We're just chatting all forms of physical media, movies, TV, comic books, anything and everything people want to talk about, basically. So Marinus, tell me, how's your week been? What's been going on?
It's a little bit chaotic. I don't know. I just still, moving stuff around here. Lost weight. I gained weight. I worked out. I ate good. Slept well. Did some socializing. Did some bowling with friends. Had an awkward conversation with a girl that I like there.
Of course.
Basically, and I got some comics and I read them, reviewed them. Well, to be honest, I ordered too much comics lately, and that's a problem because I have a lot of comics here that I, like so much floppies, and I just I can't read them because I have too much, because I have something behind me, something on the left, and that pile is over there. I need to check that out. I got some trade paperbacks that I haven't touched in months. So that's not good, but also, it's always that you have something and then something new comes out and you need to get that as well.
So what you're saying is you hoard comics like I hoard movies.
No, that's totally different.
That it seems to be what's happening. Totally it seems to be what is happening.
No.
Right, well, we got.
I have actually taste in comics.
Well, we got a couple of people in the back room. Let me bring them in a sec. So we got Leo is here from Geek.
Hey Leo, man, how you doing?
You alright?
Oh mate, how's it going? I think it's first time we've. First time we've actually been on stream together, so that's cool.
Indeed.
How's it going, bud?
Yeah, very well. I thought, let's talk physio media. I've got to have a bit of that. So thanks for letting me join.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. We're just doing normally we do like a talk in the pictures and it's like, but one of them wasn't available, so we're doing just an open format. Everyone can discuss, whoever wants to. So all good, all good. And I got someone else there as well, Mr. Mike Jimmy.
Hello, good evening.
Of course. I knew Mike would come in. Mike always comes in.
Well, actually, I'm fucking tired, but you know what? I figured, you know what? We're free tomorrow as well. Let's just fucking go for it.
All right. Well, I think most people know Marinus because he's everywhere and he's Marinus. I'll tell you what, Leo, tell the people about it. Tell them about your channel, like introduce stuff, like so people can sub to your channel and stuff.
You can see from the little name tag. I'm Leo, and I do a channel called Geek Legion of Doom, which is mainly review B movies and stuff. But obviously do a bit of physical media, pickups and stuff here and there. So I've been watching young Dave there for a little while. So he was doing his stream. I thought, oh yes, I love to talk physical media. So here I am.
So are you saying that Dave copied your style? Is that what you're
Of course not. No, he's all original.
Yeah, very original. Everything I do is original.
But you have the same taste in movies, right?
Some
B
crossover,
movies.
I would say. I like a B movie. Yeah.
Yes.
It's what my channel's predicated on.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not. And I think most people know Mike, I think, but I don't think Mike or Leo or anyone's ever met. So, Mike, go on. Tell us a bit about yourself. So who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm a Dutch guy, just like Marinus, who spends.
I got two on the panel. Hold on. That's get rid of that one. No, come back. All right.
I knew you were going to do that.
I know. I can't help myself.
But I pretty much published everything on the top shelf over there, and something dropped down again, I see. Oh, well. I'm a comic creator, publisher. I do a ton of stuff. And, I'm a comic collector, but my collection isn't as big as it used to be.
Yeah, that's all right. It does, as you get older, it gets smaller, I've heard. I've not seen that yet.
What are we talking about?
That's because you're just a couple of months behind me.
That's true. Right, what we got here, Marinus? Oh, hold on. So wants to know, Marinus. What about the girl? You brushed over that, but could you go into more detail?
No.
Oh, forget it. Red is here. He just cut that.
Yeah, exactly. Red is here, and when Red is here, he's got a camera, a tape, or the record button already. So if I say something stupid, it's going, put against me. So I'm not gonna say anything. Hey, Red, you want to come in as well?
Yeah, Red, you're welcome to come in as well, mate. Anyone? Michael McCart, we've already said hi to you. Marinus, did you finally get laid? That's what Dave wants to know.
If you are too curious.
There we go.
Marinus, you're fine. We're not wearing a wizard's cap. You're fine.
Reviewing B movies is one step up from Dave's usual pickups.
Yeah.
What's that? Mike Wright's coffee table.
Gems in those B movies.
You know what? Yeah, there really are. I never count out a B movie.
There's a lot of crap, but some of them are good.
Al Murray. No, come on. Be kind. This is first time on the show. Sorry, we have my audience is very what's the word I'm looking for? Open? Yeah, is that nice?
Yeah, I think that's the nice way to say it.
Stop denigrating my character, Marinus. He gets enough of them already.
You are the one to talk, man.
Well. All right, cool. So, basically, I didn't have a plan for this stream.
Wait. Red says something. Can you put it up with this latest comment?
Which one? Busy packing, my friends. Thanks for the offer.
Are you going to travel, or what's going on?
Am I going to move? Are you going to travel?
Yeah, I move, or do you go somewhere else? Do you got a new house? Yeah, let us know.
Good job.
Speaking of which, I should be packing.
Yeah.
Everyone's packing. Why is everyone moving? What's going on?
No, I'm not moving. I'm going to Germany for a week next week.
Why are you going to Germany?
because I really have to get the fuck out. You know,
Okay.
the four walls are closing in.
I
Fair.
got something to discuss. How about this,
Yeah.
Dave?
Do
Have you noticed? Because there's a supermarket
There's an
chain here
echo.
called Sainsbury's in the UK, and they have now stopped doing physical media. Stopped doing.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
thought?
It's a pain because I used to get so much in Sainsbury's. Like there was a lot of good deals. So for you Dutch guys, Sainsbury's is like basically like like you get. I don't know if you have them in like supermarkets. So you get like all your produce, all your food. They also had like a Blu-ray, DVD section, physical media section. Yeah, most of them have stopped selling it now.
Yeah, well, I went in the other day and was like, because you sort of see some of the bottom shelf, straight to DVD movies in there, and I like to kind of have a look, and the section completely gone. Not even Blu-rays, not even kind of top tier Blu-rays. And I think Sainsbury's is like the sort of the third biggest supermarket in the UK, I want to say. So I wonder if the others will follow suit. So
Well, physical media is just selling less and less nowadays. I mean, it's everywhere. So yeah, I can see it
Because the
happening.
young people haven't realized the importance yet. You see, they'll know one day. One day when they can't find that movie they really love, it's not on a streaming service.
Well, not only that, that one movie that hasn't been, updated for more than 5 years,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
changing that stuff. Yeah.
Saying that, right, about movies like that, I picked up from a charity shop because they were chucking them out a VHS copy of Song of the South, brand new, factory sealed, and I'm like,
sealed, bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, ooh, so that's gone straight into my collection. It's just there on my shelf. I never open it.
Is that all Disney Plus? I take it that probably isn't.
Now that's a hoarder.
No.
That's a hoarder. I read all of my comic books. I'm going to open every one of them, and I'm going to, peek inside, read them. You are just picking stuff up.
No. That was a special case. Because
it's always a special case with you.
Yeah, well, you don't get to like 6,000 odd titles, I suppose, without having a little bit of hoarder in you.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
The difference between the collector and the hoarder is how clean their house is. And
look
if
at
they
that.
just collect, no, but and if they collect one thing or everything.
Yeah.
It disappears.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's cleaning up now.
No, I wanted to. Hold on, I'm just grabbing something, but I didn't want my jumper's a little short. I don't want my belly to come out the bottom. You ever seen that? I don't know if you ever seen it. So that's Nipper from HMV. Do you know the store HMV?
No.
I'm sure Leo does.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's Nipper. He's a cast iron.
Voice it stands for.
Yeah, I think he was a money bank at some point, but it's cast iron. It's really cool. Sits up on the shelf.
They're reopening stores again, actually. HMV.
HMV
used to be in the UK. The kind of the lead sort of media shop, so that sells music and Blu-rays and stuff. They do quite a few exclusives. I know that there's a couple of like international YouTubers who get other YouTubers to sort of send like HMV editions and stuff because they're exclusive and stuff. So, and they closed down a lot of branches before the pandemic. It was kind of probably about 6 months before the pandemic. They're starting to reopen. I live in Southampton, which is right on the south coast of England. And they're reopening up one here, so that's pretty good. So that's good news. And so hopefully it's not, although we have stuff like Sainsbury's that's stopping to. I don't know what it's like. Obviously, where you two guys are, what the kind of like the retail was like in regards to picking up, Blu-rays or DVDs. Do you have shops up there?
Well, we don't have any.
Yeah, we. I mean. I have a couple of video and toy shops around, but yeah, they're dying. They're dying really fast. Most of them are doing third-party stuff like picking up parcels and stuff like that, because it's really just it's turning into a big niche and yeah, people just don't do that much with it anymore.
Well,
I have picked up a few Dutch editions actually. There's some quite nice. I've come across a few quite nice Dutch editions. On eBay and stuff here and there. And I always find you sometimes get some quite unusual films that get the kind of a nice steelbook or something like that. And one of my favourite ones is I don't know if you like Marvel, but like the Man-Thing steelbook, which I'm pretty sure is a Dutch release, like a DVD steelbook.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. That's one of my like prized possessions because Man-Thing was one of my favourite comic characters back in the day. So
yeah.
Well, Graphic Goose makes a good comment. Collector gets stuff because it's cool. A hoarder keeps everything just in case. I think everything I pick up is cool.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a left hoarder. I was a hoarder. Now I'm just what I am.
Marinus was.
Well, no,
was a hoarder. Was.
Yeah.
Past tense. You sure?
Well, yeah. I'm sure.
Sure?
Yeah. Definitely.
You want to confess?
No.
I
Sure?
lived with a hoarder. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's really not fun.
Okay. I got to admit, mine is it's still organized. It's currently organized. So once it gets unorganized, then that's when I know, hold on, Dave, what you doing?
Yeah.
This ain't good. Like, you can't get in your bed. What you doing? But no, it's nowhere near that level yet. So I'm like, it's all good. It's all good.
How much room have you got? Because I see your pickups and you get absolutely stacked. So
I got another room. So I got that there, and then I got another room that has about 4 Billy bookcases in. Mm-hmm. But then all the DVDs I've started. Don't know if you've seen these. So I got these little cases for the DVDs. So you can fit all the artwork in them with a disc in the back.
Yeah.
And it saves me like there. You've got about like 20 odd in the space of like one DVD. I've had to do that just for the fact that space.
Final Frontier.
Yeah, but it's like I get things like I got Twin Warriors there, Jet Li. Never seen that. But then I got stuff like Kelly Brook and Scott Atkins in Metal Hurlant.
Never seen that as well.
I picked it up for Kelly, of course. What else? But then I also pick up random shit like this. Wonder Park.
Yeah, that's
that sounds like really great anime and 3D animation from the early 2010s.
Yeah,
I would actually like to have a watch with you on those kinds of things and laugh at us and stuff like how bad they are.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, they're entertaining. That's the thing. Like, you put them on, and it's like it's just entertainment. Like, they might not be like award-winning movies, but it's
no, exactly. You know, and you gotta have your so bad they're good movies.
Yeah. Oh, I got tons of them. Roy says he gets most of his Blu-ray movies in a bookstore. Sadly, only one store that sells European comic novels. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it seems to be on all physical media. So, like, the only thing that seems to be still okay is like general books, like novels.
Yeah.
Most of the supermarkets and stuff still have them in, and there's still quite a few bookstores at the moment. But like things like comics and that in the actual stores are dwindling as well. Aria Blackness as well. He's here, my bargain bin buddy.
Nice.
Just one toy shop gets Star Wars. Yeah, Ryu gets a lot of cool figures actually. Dutch Oven is better than Dutch Edition. Soul. I like the stuff released by Arrow.
So, if you want the Asterix movies done well, then you go for the Dutch version. The French one, okay, that's the French one. It's made in France. Yeah, the dub is the best one, but nobody understands French, so you know. But the Dutch ones, fucking A-game dubbing. The German one don't know about, but the English one absolutely sucks because they actually changed the names.
Mike, I think we need to put out a GoFundMe for you, man. Your mic, it's I cannot. In next 2022, man, please upgrade your mic.
I'm going to.
I'm begging you.
I just to clarify, I
see.
don't sleep on a bed of DVDs because
Are you
they would
sure?
get crushed. Yeah,
But
they would get
Blu-rays,
crushed.
not DVDs.
Question for Dave: which shelf is the porn collectioner? You know what? That's one thing I don't collect is porn DVDs. No, because it's all available online.
Fair enough.
Streaming, baby.
Yeah.
Watch once, move on.
Yeah, it gets boring otherwise.
Mm.
Don't let Sim hear you the way you pronounce the metal hurling. Oh yeah, it's French. Well, I ain't got. Look, come on. I bought a CD a few weeks ago. And I can't even play it in the car. Yeah, no, I got that issue as well. I have to, like with music now. I listen to anything like casually on like iPhone, Apple Music. But if I want to listen to something properly, I'll listen to a record. Like, I'll get a record. Like, I got
also got a record player.
That's one thing I've yet to show off, actually. What one did I pick up? Oh, there we go. So this is 12 tops. Today's top hits. Look at that.
That looks very 70s.
Yeah.
I was going to say, today's top hits, that day being 1972.
Yeah, that is, does it say a date on there?
Top of the
That does
top.
it. Well, you got Can the Can, Rock-a-Doodle-Doo, The Groover, Rubber Bullets, Give Me Peace on Earth, Walk on the Wild Side, Neither One of Us, You Are My Sunshine, Sweet Illusion, Armed and Extremely Dangerous, Live and Let Die, and Stuck in the Middle with You.
Oh, that's a good. I know that's the only song of that I knew that you mentioned.
But yeah, that's what I got a ton of records, but it's one thing I've never gone into on my channel yet. So maybe one day, if people are interested, I'll.
I haven't bought a music on any format in years. I still listen to the same stuff I listened to 20 years ago. And that's about it.
I think I bought like 3 CDs in my whole life.
I used to collect CDs and records, before, before movies, to be honest with you, back in my youth when I was, I had long hair and all that once upon a time, but not anymore. But I collected VHS for a long time, and obviously that was just impossible to store. They're just so bulky.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, saying a better DVDs. It was boxes and stacks of VHS, and I sold them. And I thought, do I regret it? And I thought, I don't regret getting rid of them because they were just so bulky, and they obviously degrade a lot quicker than discs. So although I kind of wish I kept maybe a couple of ones, I don't regret getting rid of them.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'll still pick up a VHS if it's something that's not on DVD or Blu-ray, like I was saying earlier, like Song of the South and that. I've got a couple of older horror movies as well that ain't on DVD or Blu-ray. There's a lot of horror actually still on VHS that didn't make the transfer up. A lot of low budget stuff.
Vinegar Syndrome will put them out eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then people
there's a few films like a fantasy film called Hearts and Armor, which I really like, and that's never been available on anything other than VHS. There are a few, maybe one day, but they're just. I used to like all the pre-cert stuff, getting. I had a pre-cert Star Wars once upon a time. I sold that. I was like, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's seller's remorse. That's why I'm always so reluctant to get rid of stuff, because I'll be like, all right, I don't need this, but then I'll look at it and I'll be like, yeah, but what if I want to watch or listen to it in the next sort of couple of years and I can't get it? So it's
I was saying someone who said in the chat about collecting toys. I think that's obviously the only one which you can't really go digital on.
Yeah,
music, if comics, films, you can all get that on digital, but maybe it's the toy market that is the one sort of safe zone. That's why I think HMV, you started to see them sell.
The toy market will always be there. Like I got some older stuff, like some old Power Ranger stuff, Street Sharks and all that from my childhood, and It's all up there. That's what I was looking at. We got a question from the chat. What was the first music album you guys bought? Ooh,
Ugly Kid Joe with America's Least Wanted, because fuck yeah, I wanted to rock out. And it was on discount.
Very nice. Oh god, what was the first I bought?
Mine was Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction when that came out.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm trying to think. It might have actually been an Elvis Presley Greatest Hits album, but I can't remember which one.
Huh.
Probably quite a few of them, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because it's been so long. Because it wasn't until I was sort of like in my early teens when I sort of bought. I know one of the earlier ones was an AC/DC album. Maybe Back in Black. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. That's what's all right. So it says the Archer and the Sorceress didn't make it Blu-ray, but there is a DVD edition, classic D&D-esque movie, and it is really good Snake Man costumes, which is always a plus for me.
I still got to see that one.
Yeah,
I think you can get a Spanish DVD of that one.
Oh, let me make you big, Marinus.
Yeah. So I picked up a record player, and this is one of my favorite bands from my youth. Now that's Surf, and it's also it's signed by the band.
Nice.
Sure.
Here. So I really love this band. It's more pop rock, and I'm not really into pop rock. I'm more like indie rock metal, singer-songwriter. I picked up the unplugged version of Alice in Chains, which is really great. I love that album very much. I got some singer-songwriter called The Swell Season. It seems that this guy is a very popular singer, and she is doing a duet. And got some photos inside as well. So fun. I got some old doom metal called Agalok, and this is also one of my favorite albums. And I love this kind of stuff, with photos and inside, etc. Yeah, but I also recently something that I really needed for writing, and it's called Chill Hub. And I didn't know it was a record from a Dutch company, and it's basically hip hop beats with piano and violin and stuff, and it's really cool. And the art inside is awesome, and it has season like winter and fall, and the art and the graphics are really nice. And they also the white one. This is a white record, but they also have red and yellow and etc. Way more, and you can fold it all out, and then it's one big poster or something, stuff like that. It's some kind of a print. Oh, this is
that's cool.
One. Yeah. And,
nice.
Also, when you open it up, you have also the print of the cozy log, etc.
That's cool.
And of course, Sol has something to say about it again. I know that because he's always doing that. Yellow. And one of my favorite albums, Pearl Jam Unplugged. And
nice.
This one is
yeah.
And then you cannot get it much. Get out.
Now that is a good album.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh man.
So yeah, I just starting quote unquote collecting. You can make me smaller again. Collecting stuff, and I just picked up stuff once in a while.
That's cool. Right. See, I didn't know you had records as well. See, that's something that we can chat about as well at some point, is it?
Not bragging about it. I just got a couple of them, not much.
Not bragging, just pulls out the whole collection. Oh look,
it's not my whole collection. I got some Iron Maidens. I got some
Justin's was Paul Simon's Graceland.
Oh, yeah. Very good one.
Okay, Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Nice. Pink Floyd's The Wall. Very good.
Someone had to go for that one.
Yeah. Blind Guardian, Somewhere Far Beyond is a German metal.
Yeah.
Heard it at the schoolmate's place. Huh?
Okay.
Nice. Marinus, which of those is your first?
Awesome.
Sorry, what was the question?
Which of those is your first?
Well, it's more like Iron Maiden. what's the title? You know, when in Egypt, I forgot. Well, that album. I just got a record player, but I have an album, so I go to the nearest vinyl store and just bought me an Iron Maiden album just because I like Iron Maiden and I want to pick up a classic. So yeah,
Cool.
that
Well,
was my first of not so many.
So Soul says that you love holding things in the camera. There are websites and you can get money to do stuff like that.
I need to sell my YouTube channel, right?
Please check out his OnlyFans page.
I wish I had that.
Playtendo guy, welcome, mate. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. Like I said, guys, anyone does want to jump on, link is pinned in the chat. Feel free to come in for a chat. We'll be going for about an hour and a half, roughly.
Power Slave, that's indeed the one.
Power Slave. So what about do you remember what band you saw live? Like big band, not like pub band.
Well, that's a good one. I have to go back.
Yeah, mine.
A couple of times, Pearl Jam, Rammstein. I went to a lot of, festivals with different bands. But the first one, very, very first one, that's actually a good one. I have to think about that.
Oh, I know mine. Mine was I went to see A Day to Remember in Anson's room here in Bristol. And that was brilliant. That was so good. One of the best shows I've ever been to. And then the biggest show I went to was The Script at Wembley. So
I think realistically mine, if I'm being completely honest, I saw one of these old 60s bands when my mum took me out to some kind of like 60s Del Shannon or Benny King. So that technically speaking was my first live band. But the one I went to, out for myself was White Zombie, was Rob Zombie's original band. So I've seen them a couple of times, and that was in London Brixton. I thought it was quite good. I remember I really needed to go for a piss, and it was just like I couldn't go, so I was just like in pain the whole time. I didn't want to like leave and miss the show.
Yeah, well, my tastes change a lot through the years. I still love the things that I just mentioned, but I am also, a friend of mine, also a colleague of mine, is really into indie bands, Oh,
I thought you were going to say K-pop.
Are you crazy?
Oh.
No, that's the other girl.
Okay.
No, it's more like indie bands, like small bands in a small room with a couple of people, playing live, and that's great. But also singer-songwriter, very slow and emotional and with good text and etc. It depends on the mood and the weather, especially when I read a comic or watch a movie or something. No, not watching a movie, but writing, that I have something in the background that really calms me, of giving a very calm effect. Yeah, and singer-songwriter like I said, the Swell Season. I believe there's only one album. It's called Strict Joy. Well, you can see it because of the blurry things. Here we go. You can see it on.
It's the Invisible Man.
Jesus Christ, those backgrounds. But Google it. The Swell Season. It's a great band, but that's what I like. Yeah.
For me, it was tons of small bands that would play at the local pub, but the one I actively went to was Blue October in 2011. The biggest one was definitely Roger Waters in 2019 in the Ziggo Dome, where there were like 20,000 people, and it was insane. I would not feel safe with that many people around me anymore.
No.
But man, that was good.
Yeah.
Nah.
Graphic Food says he says I never seen a band live.
What? Come on, not even arias? Come on, you must have seen something. Anything.
You need to check it out, man. It's a lot
of
But I know what you mean with the big crowds, because it's like when I went to see The Script, it's like I was lucky we got in there and we were only a couple of meters from the stage, but Jesus, so many people.
It fills up.
Well, it depends on what you want. If you don't have to go to big concerts to see a band live, of course, but
I'd argue the smaller ones are even better, to be honest with you, a lot of the time. I prefer an intimate. I mean, I saw Motley Crue at the NEC, like a big one, and they were, quite frankly, not very good. It wasn't in their heyday, admittedly. You know, Vince Neil's voice is not what it used to be. But I think the last band I saw was a tribute band for Fleetwood Mac, and it was like early 2020, just before the pandemic, like January. And they were really good, and it was like we were like right at the front because it's only a tribute band, they were just so good. It was such a great night out, and you know, so I'd argue that sometimes a smaller bands, be it or just a local band, even sometimes a better experience, in my opinion, at least. I mean, obviously, it's nothing, you know, it's a different experience seeing some major, you know, well-known band, and it's like, you know, you can say I've seen them, but to me, I personally prefer the intimacy of a smaller band. And down the pub, it's sometimes just as good as in an arena, if you ask me.
I saw the Fun Loving Criminals a couple of times. That they were just a touch reach. You know, it's like here in front of me, and there were probably maybe 200 people in the whole room, and it was great.
Those are the best.
So you could feel his sweat coming off and hitting you in the face. just drip on me.
I don't go that far.
Just shake the long out.
Bathe me.
I'm not sure that would work very well, Goose. Wouldn't mind going, just as long as there was a rule that nobody in the crowd would sing. Well, you would hate going to any of these things with me because I sing like shit.
If the sound guy is any good, you wouldn't hear anyone sing because the music would be too loud.
Or just go to some EDM techno place and it'll be, you know, no lyrics and you won't be singing.
No.
At that point, I'm gonna kick you out myself because then you're supposed to come to dance, not to. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go singing, you can go to a bloody local folk music thing or something. I don't know.
It's like when I went to that first concert I was telling you about with A Day to Remember. See, mosh pits, man. Mosh pits are so much fun, but like people like rebounding off the big guy, and I'm the big guy, so you get everyone running at you. It's like fuck.
Yeah, and people always love the tall, skinny dude because he flies away, which is me. I've literally been sent flying into crowds.
I remember the mate I went with. He was only about like 5'8", I think, and there was this big guy, and he was taller than me. He was a good like 3-4 inches taller, easy. So he must have been about 6'5". I'm about 6'1", roughly. About 6'1". So I'm not giant, but you know I'm good size. But yeah, he ran straight at him. He rebounded off the guy, and he flew about 4 feet backwards onto his ass. So much fun. And then everyone just went in the mosh pit, and then he got like lost somewhere in the bottom. But it was great. Thank you, Genuine Comics. Yeah, that is the work of Graphic Goose, my new logo. I can see that. It's beautiful. Up in the top right there. He's done some good work. So if anyone needs graphics doing, and Goose is available, definitely hit him up and see. I would highly recommend him. Very professional as well. No. Despite his goosey demeanor. Cool concerts, it would be a Wall of Dave. Pretty much. Oh yeah, that's so much fun. What was it? I think. See, I haven't been to that many in a pub. To be fair, the last one I went to is one I worked a door. I worked a door for my mate's band. So that was good because I got to see the show and I got to walk the door and take money off people, kick a few people out, and that was interesting.
Lay down the law, why not, eh?
Yeah. Someone get them too rowdy.
My authority.
Real about a band that nobody knows about. KMFDM got so big in the Netherlands, you have no idea.
Echo, man.
Yeah, but from where?
I have no idea.
Weird.
I can't hear an echo.
Yeah.
No, I was as well. So.
Industry info.
Okay.
What's going on?
Roasting machine.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's making me very confused.
Beetje.
This isn't a urinal, is it?
So. I think it is, man.
Fresh.
And that's not that's what you don't want to do if you ever go to a festival, guys.
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Can't imagine that. I don't know what I'd do if like you just pick up a urinal cake and you got piss all over you. Ah, no. No,
Having it broadcast on camera just to really humiliate you.
Yeah, that was all over YouTube for quite a while.
I'll tell you a funny story. Have you heard of it relates to physical media? Have you heard of the retailer CX or Sex?
Yeah.
I don't know if you have it outside of the UK. Essentially, it's kind of like it's a completely pre-owned store. So people trade in electronics, phones, but also a lot of DVDs and stuff. And I used to work for them. I used to be a manager of their busy, their busiest branch at the time, their biggest branch. And instead of doing a Christmas party, they had like a festival. They did actually a festival for the staff during the summer, and it was like free booze, like literally all you can drink. Now you can imagine, there's quite a young staff, what people were like. It was nuts. And this was like, so we and they had those portaloos. We had that blue sort of chemical in there, right? And there was this guy, and he was completely pissed, and he was, I was sort of talking to him while we were queuing up. Anyway, half an hour later, we were in one of these marquees. This is the videos reminded me of this. And he comes in and he's got this blue stuff just all over him. And he was like, and he started, I guess, what? And he dropped his phone in the toilet, but he was so drunk, he sort of dived into like the thing to try and get it. And he had obviously more than blue stuff on there. And it was like, this was in the middle of like a field. So there's nowhere to wash it off. It was like everyone was just like, there's like the Red Seas. Man, you're just going to wake up and you're going to have all sorts just like encrusted all over you. But it was no limit. It was like free booze, and as much as you could drink. And so it was like I had my whole time there. I was corralling my staff all the time, but it was like it was messy, really messy, in more ways than one. But
oh dear Lord!
It's kind of funny looking back on it.
It wasn't you, so it's okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, that is a shame actually. Too bad we can't have a musical stream because of copyright. Yeah, could have played our favorites and all that. Yeah, bloody.
Yeah, we can do it on Discord now.
Yeah, that's true. Used to work for who? Work for who? What are you on about?
CX, I'm assuming it's actually pronounced.
Yeah,
that's how the company pronounces it because they think
is that actually? I always wondered, because I always just said CX. I'm like, I don't.
Because you assume it's not sex, don't you?
Yeah.
You assume it's not going to. You're not going to have a shop called Sex, but no, its pronunciation is Sex, and they think it's hilarious. It used to stand
so who do you work for? Sex?
Yeah. So you worked in a sex shop. It used to stand for Computer Exchange, is what it originally stood for. And then they changed it to Complete Exchange. That was it, Complete Exchange. But yeah, it's pronounced Sex. But they're a funny company. You know what? If you ever in the UK, you would love it because it's just like all sorts of stuff there.
Nice.
And you can, it's really because obviously you don't pay tax in the second-hand market, so they've managed to stay pretty profitable. But when I worked for them, I stopped working them for about 7 years ago. And when I started working for them, they said we've got about getting it back to physical media. We said we think DVD has got about 10 years left in the format. And this was about 10 years ago. 10 years left in the format. That was about 7 years ago. Maybe even like 8 or 9 years ago. So yeah, it was kind of like it's about on track to what they were kind of predicting. And they kind of like are now branching out into kind of other sort of things, trading in. Most of their money comes from the phones, admittedly. But they trade in. There's like little sub versions of they do bikes and handbags and all sorts. But yeah, that's a good shop. If you're ever in the UK, HMV and now CEX, but you can pick up some. I don't know if you collect anything specific, but I like kind of getting steelbooks. So I can. You can get some pretty cheap steelbooks here and there.
Yeah, some really decent stuff on there.
You must have a pretty decent one in Bristol, Dave.
Yeah, we got the big one in Broadmead, the centre town. So it's like over used to be 3 floors, it's 2 floors now, because they took all the CDs out. They don't take CDs anymore.
No,
unfortunately.
CEX. Okay, yeah, we actually have those stores here as well.
I know they did have other countries. I'm not sure which ones it is though.
Yeah, no, we have them in the Midlands as well. We got one in my town, and yeah, it's mostly phones and old games, stuff like that. But yeah, we got those. Yeah,
sells.
Sex does sell.
It does indeed.
Yes, absolutely. What was I going to do? I was going to grab some. I've forgotten what I'm going to grab now. No, I've forgotten. It's gone.
You need to reach over here and have someone like give it to the other side of the screen.
Pass me something. Just. Oh.
Yeah, I can give you a copy of Love and Korra, but you didn't receive any yet.
No. I will be. I have number 4.
Yes,
so I have to get the other 3 because I'm a completionist. You shitbag. You knew that. Yeah.
Love you too, man.
That's how it works. Don't grab it on stream, Dave. Yeah, that's probably a way to get struck on my stream, to be fair. That's what was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to...
show us the thing.
No, I don't remember now. No, it's completely gone. I was going to grab some up, but I have completely forgotten where I am or what I'm doing right now.
You'll think, shit, in the middle of a conversation. Here it is.
Yeah, it'd be in 2 days' time. I'd be like at work and it'd be like, that's what I was going to grab. Damn.
Yep.
There was definitely some. I don't know. All right, cool. So, yeah, all right. So, I will actually ask if I'm going to grab a link for your channel, Leo, because I'll put it in the chat. So if people have liked you today, they can add you, subscribe to your channel, mate.
Appreciate it.
It's good, dude. He's got a very good channel. I appreciate it. One of the first I found when I was setting up mine, to be fair. And I was like, yeah, this is a good dude.
Well, that's most of the stuff I watch. Is I get a lot sent on screeners, so I don't. I don't get huge amounts of physical media because I watch so many films, but they're mainly sent to me on screener links so I don't get time to watch a lot of old stuff. So I don't tend to pick up huge amounts because I tend to most of my stuff is sent via screener. But it's mainly, I have no idea what I'm watching. I'll go, here's a screener for some film, and sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, it's torture sometimes. But you've got to do it.
If you don't remember, it's probably the Olsen Twins DVD. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I grew up with them, man. Olsen Twins were the one. I'm telling you, I'm the same age as them. Yeah.
We both
and the sister. The sister's amazing too.
She's younger.
Scarlet Witch.
She's in the Marvel films. I've forgotten her name.
Scarlet Witch.
What's her bloody name?
What's her name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's fantastic.
But
I didn't know she was their sister.
Yeah, sister.
She's younger though, isn't she? I'm right in thinking.
Yeah, she's younger because the other ones are older and they look their age now, unfortunately.
They look like they're walking corpses.
Yeah, something happened to them. It's always when someone's a child star, like they always end up really like look at Macaulay Culkin, for example.
Well,
and then I think other shit went on there too.
Yeah,
and Lindsay Lohan, isn't it? It's just like
any Disney stars. like that age as well. Like they all seem to something went wrong somewhere.
Well, if you got the pressure of having to be a main star in a movie for most of your life, together with schooling, together with, not being able to go outside without being recognized, you're going to turn to something. And usually that's drugs or alcohol. So you start looking your age really fast.
And that's the when you're young, that's the obviously you've got all these people kind of wanting to sort of like get involved with you and stuff, and I suppose you don't have the sort of obviously the sense that you get later on in life, and that's just what the problem is, isn't it? Your fame is thrust upon these younger people, and they don't know how to deal with it, and ultimately it can be self-destructive. I mean, is it the 27 Club? Am I right? That's the thing, isn't it? That's the famous thing where load of people have ended up buying the farm at that age and stuff, and it's become there's even a horror film about it. So there you go, the 27 Club.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm good at stating the obvious. She's younger because the other ones are older. What's that, Dave? Yeah, I know. That's logic. That's logic for you. What am I gonna do? I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at some. Let's see what I've been watching recently, shall we? Let's have a look.
Have you watched Squid Games? How about that?
Yes. Well, we did a stream on it last week before?
No, that was Sunday, dude.
No, that was the game. We played a Squid game over on the
I had no clue what was going
Bargain Bin channel.
Me neither.
Ernest, you look lost, mate. What's going on?
What?
Wake up, mate. What's going on?
No, I just...
Yeah, no. Because we reviewed the Squid Game on Talking to Pictures. I think a couple of weeks ago. Was it now?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then we did on Sunday on Jacobus Go Text channel. We did our own version of the Squid Game without the murder, technically. But it was good.
No, but you threw me out in like 10 minutes because I can't. I say too much yes and no.
I had no clue what to do. I don't know games, the rules. It was common, and I thought to myself, "What are you talking about? What is the goal here?"
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like Jacobus was like, so everybody knows what this game is like, and Maris and I both went, no, we don't. What is this game? What?
Wise guys is there. Welcome, mate.
Newcomers, man.
Yeah,
watch Midnight Mass. Any of you?
Midnight Mass? No, I've not seen it yet. That was the other show that came out about the same time as Squid Game.
The thing is, if you do as much on this as I do, you don't get to watch many things. Yes, this is the next page for Lafacora.
No.
Nice. Is that the 4th comic or the 5th?
That's going to be the 5th.
Wow.
Do you write them as well as draw them?
Sorry?
Do you write as well as do the art?
No, I got 2 writers for this series, and then I got a colorist as well. So I do the pencils, inks, publication, the being the face of the company. But yeah, it's I did think of the concept of the series, but for the most part, I suck at thinking up new stories, so I leave it to writers who actually enjoy doing that, because I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. Like, I can't draw for shit, but I'm currently in the middle of writing my own book, which hopefully I'll get an artist to draw and put out, probably through crowdfunding.
Just put it out, man.
Mike, I'm working on a story I'm going to submit to Mike, and you never know. You never know. We might work together one day.
I'm always open for submissions.
Yeah, I watched some different stuff. Like, you guys ever seen it?
Gave up comics. They're just too expensive. I just couldn't keep up with it.
They have got a lot more expensive, unfortunately. But I've gone off a lot of the mainstream stuff because the quality's not there anymore, and gone a lot into the indie side of things.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. So it's this is The House by the Cemetery. Anyone ever seen this?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah. It was weird. It was a low budget. It's a Lucio. I don't pronounce his name. Fulci. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, movie. And no, it was decent for what it was. It was a B movie. It was a very low budget, early 80s, I think. 81, yeah. Horror movie, which it was entertaining. And one of my lovely little sleeves. Look at beautiful.
Okay. Let's talk about more exciting stuff. You saw Ninja Scroll, right?
Yes.
But
I need to rewatch the end.
Because
I may have fallen asleep because I was very tired from work.
You're kidding me.
No, I was really enjoying it, and I fell asleep because I led down to watch it, and so I got a rewatch. That's why I didn't bring it up. I would have bought it out straight away because I knew you probably want to discuss it. So I was trying not. Look, if I lay down when I'm watching something, I fall asleep like so easy. I don't know what it is. I'm like a baby.
One of the most exciting anime movies ever.
I know, it was great. And I fell asleep. Me falling asleep is not an indication of how good a movie is. Me falling asleep means I'm tired. Like I fell asleep in like fantastic movies. Like just because I laid out. If I don't sit up and watch something, then I'm like and I wake up and I'm like, what? What's going on? So it's
we're talking about Ninja Scroll.
I know. I got it here. Look at that.
What did you say? Was it called Ninja Scroll? I thought you said
Ninja
Media
Scroll, yeah.
Scroll.
It's really, really cool. And I realized why there's 2 discs. So there was 2 discs, and I'm like, what's going on? It's just one single movie. One of them is the digitally remastered original full screen, and one is the digitally remastered enhanced widescreen. And I'm like, why couldn't you both put them both in one thing? But no, apparently you need 2 things for that, for the same movie.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Like I've seen that bit with the snake coming out of her vagina, and that was quite interesting.
Of course.
Yeah,
that
right.
Yeah. And there was what I didn't expect is the sound went up quite loud when there was the sex scene. And I was like, whoa, hold up. Why is that louder than everything else?
Rewind.
And I'm like, And I'm like, Marinus has got me to watch some fucking hentai here. I'm like, what's he doing?
I think say that you should watch the movie.
I'm like, snake vaginas and sex and some big ogre thing raping a woman. What the hell is going on?
Welcome to anime, especially in the earlier ones.
Yeah, early anime.
Yes.
Come on. Unfiltered.
But luckily, those scenes only lasted like a few seconds. Wasn't too long. So I can't class it as a hentai. Or whatever.
I remember I watched this Uraku Satu Doji, wherever it was called. I bought that when anime kind of first, the manga label first came out. I thought, well, that's a cool looking demon on the front of it, a cool looking monster. I'll watch that in front of my mum. I was quite young. Yeah. I remember watching. I like cartoons,
Is it Devil Man? I think it was.
Oh,
yeah,
the Devil Man.
Devil Man, yeah. And I watched that because it was on late night on TV, and I watched it with my parents. And there was this half bird girl lady, with these big ass tits, like just out full show. And then it's like when you're a young teenager and you're there like with your mum and dad, and you're watching this, it's like you're like, don't look at the tits, Dave. Don't look at the tits. Titties. It was tough, but I got through it. I love that. Yeah, we know. Don't talk about it.
Eileen. The Devil Bird Eileen or Irene. But yes, I know exactly what OVA you're talking about because I love that movie.
Yeah, it's so good. Like when she rips off, like she got like half a body, she rips off the end. And they go together. It's like, fuck, what's going on? This is gruesome and crazy, and I love it. Soul says it annoys me that Netflix shows or movies are never released on physical media. Still waiting to buy The Night Comes for Us, and that came out in 2018.
So, Dave, do you know that there's 3 OVAs on Devilman?
I've watched 2 of them, I think. I'm
Okay.
trying to find them on disc. But it's very difficult.
They are very, very hard to find. But yeah, I haven't gotten them on disc either because I don't buy things that no one will ever watch. To avoid hoarding. But yeah, like all three of them are super, super strong and really, really well made.
Yeah,
I definitely got to find somewhere that's released them on disc.
Guy, you said about Netflix shows. There is a way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fairly big bootleg market. I don't know if you've ever heard of a company called Stinky Tuna.
Okay, yeah.
They do essentially bootleg like streaming shows. And
Yeah, I've seen a few.
You know, relatively. I don't really like buying bootlegs, to be honest with you. But obviously, I went to get the Disney Dragon Slayer film, and I got this from them, and so you can get them if you don't mind getting a bootleg.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? If they don't release it on anything else, like, and you want to own it on physical, what are the options?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, summer release. I think the difference is especially with Netflix is when they buy. Obviously, it's what they produce and then what they buy. So Netflix produce certain stuff themselves, i.e., they finance it to go into production. In which case, I don't think it ever comes out on physical media. But something like the Irishman, which is a film that they purchased rather than they kind of paid to, make, that has come out. So there are a couple of them that do come out, but I think for the most part, they genuinely don't. But like a friend of mine's a big Motley Crue fan, and he wanted because they Netflix did a film called The Dirt, which is the Motley Crue film basically. And so he got that on pirate basically, a bootleg version because that's the only way you can kind of get it. So it's kind of one of those things. Some people don't like getting them, and I don't want to get too many, to be honest with you, but there's some things that I would get purely because you simply can't get them, and the film companies.
That's the thing. Yeah, I'd love because I got all like my Marvel steelbooks. I'd love to get like Winter Soldier, not Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, and like WandaVision and stuff on a steelbook to go with it. So I got all chronologically. It's never going to happen.
They will be out at some point.
I hope so.
Disney Plus is still relatively new.
Yeah.
And this is what I think will happen is that because those shows are still drawing new customers in, they will not put them on physical media. Once they are on the service for a couple of years, I bet you probably otherwise they're not really going to be a draw. Probably maybe to the next phase. It's phase 4 at the moment with Marvel.
I think so. Yeah.
You probably find when you go to phase 5, they might end up releasing some of them. I got I picked up the Defenders. The Netflix shows.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of you were into Marvel, but
very. But yeah.
I picked up. Hang on. Let me just grab it. Hang on.
Oh well, Dave mentions this.
Right. Yeah.
Legend of the Overfiend. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah. So I picked up these.
Oh yeah.
Which is the Netflix shows of the Punisher, and Defenders, and these are Emmy screeners.
Okay.
So they're like the only way you can get them officially.
See, if they released them, because I love those series. If they released them on, especially like I said on Steelbook, I would have bought them.
Definitely. I'm right there with you. But man, Marvel put out some Steelbooks. It is hard to keep on top of that.
I know. I've got one of each Steelbook, unless I manage to find something cheap. But I've not rebought all the because they re-released them all, didn't they, into another version. Pale Rider's here. Welcome, mate.
Hey,
Thank you for joining us. Ryan Maverick, indeed. A couple of anime on VHS, but Street Fighter 2 still. Yeah, I enjoy that as well. Chat's been moving. Hold up.
Okay, when you guys gonna chat about crappy Marvel TV series, I'm gonna put my stuff away. coming right back.
Oh, it's all right. Oh,
Not a
it's
fan
all
of
right.
Marvel, is he?
Well, no, he's the. No, I've come to terms with, because I'm a big fan of like the comics, so I've come to terms with the things in the movies and the shows aren't necessarily things from the comics. I look at it as a separate thing now, so I can at least enjoy the movies and that without like being soured because they've changed something from the comics. And I'm a big lover of source material. You see, like when it comes to anything like that.
Adaptation, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's
It's not going to
I
be
separate it.
The literal interpretation, but some stuff you need to update. I do think Marvel are slightly kind of stretching themselves a little thin. I wonder now that this obviously I don't know if you've seen the Rotten Tomatoes score for the Eternals.
Oh, the Eternals, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone to the first rotten one they've had. So I wonder if the kind of bubbles burst a little bit for them.
Yeah, I think the problem is they blew their load hard with Endgame. Like that was, they culminated everything of that, like 10 years worth of work to finish it with that. And then they went and released like Spider-Man, cool, but then Black Widow is like years too late, like 4 or 5 years easy too late. Like she's already.
No, wait a minute. It's not only too late; it's not really even good.
No,
I've not seen it, so I can't comment. I've not seen it. I've got, but in my next. Oh, here we go. Little sneak peek for next collection update.
Is this what you forgot you were going to show earlier on?
No. Blu-ray steelbook. Fuck it.
What?
I had to get it to go in my collection.
Wait a minute. So you got the DVD, but you haven't seen it.
No, not yet. That's what I said. Normally, what would happen is with like the first up to Endgame, as soon as I had a Marvel movie, I need to watch it in the cinema straight away. I needed to watch it, whatever. But then with this, I'm like, I didn't even pre-order it. Like I just waited for a bit and then ordered it later on.
Basically, you are now promoting and crappy movies.
Hey, hold on. All right,
He's
fine.
a completionist.
There you go. Is that better? Yeah.
Can't even see what that is.
Werewolves in New York.
I'd rather watch that than Black Widow.
It's also known as Battle Dogs, I think.
Oh yeah, Battle Dogs. I've seen that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you people from
There's quite a few people in this. I was surprised. Like, there's quite a few stars in it. But
I think it was just made for sci-fi one. That one, if I remember right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'll show you from that. That's a new collection update, guys. So make sure you sub, because I know everyone there in the chat is, because I recognize everyone. Echo. Everyone keeps saying echo. I don't hear no echo. I hear no echo.
No.
Unless it's me.
Dolphin? Maybe there's a dolphin hanging around.
It could be. Everyone seems to like the Daredevil Netflix series, which, yeah, I agree. It was fantastic. They did it right with Matt Murdock in that one.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So Dave's a fan of
There's a
hentai.
special type of film that probably does have that.
Yes. She has a lookalike. I've seen it on TikTok. I think it might actually be maybe her sister. I don't know. But looks exactly like her. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. She does all those TikTok. What are you changing your background to?
To one of the best animated movies.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I had that on VHS.
Exactly.
Way back in the day. That was sick.
Fist of the North
That's
Star.
my favourite anime. Talking about anime.
Oh yeah.
You love your little green screen, don't you?
I love it.
You
great
see,
stuff,
look, you could replace yourself there at the front. You see, you could replace him with you.
What?
On that poster.
What?
That could be you at the front.
Yeah, my face.
Yeah.
You look just like him.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Turn the light down a little bit.
Yeah.
Strong man.
Great stuff, man.
Have you ever been to an anime convention?
No, but I've been a couple of times in Japan.
All right. So the source.
So I went. Yeah, exactly. It's a total different world there, man. You've been bombarded with anime and everything anime related. You've seen, things over there. You mean with movies and TV series that you have never, ever, ever, ever heard of it, and it looks all great. But yeah, I cannot understand it. So that's a big.
Yeah. Well, you know why that is, because over here you don't see all of the anime. The only thing you see over here is the stuff that gets made popular.
Yes.
But there is so much more so much more.
Yeah.
In terms of manga and anime over in Japan that never gets over here.
Nope. That's a problem.
But I've heard, is it true when you get off the train in Japan, there's like literally stalls that are selling manga?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
There's manga everywhere. There's no escaping it.
See, should be doing that with comic books.
Yeah.
Is it true that there's machines that sell little vending machines that sell women's underwear?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
pretty sure they have
knows about
vending
that.
machines
That's
for
little.
everything.
In
Pop-
fact,
pop
you want
out
to see
little
my
Smith.
collection?
Yeah. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, they've got vending machines for like everything.
Yeah.
Literally
It's
everything.
absolutely great, but it's all peaceful and quiet. It's probably one of the safest cities, in the world. And that's how I felt. And it's so clean. There's no litter on the floor. No, nothing. It's all clean. It's just clean.
Marinus,
Wow.
you get a D- again for your bad photoshopping cut out green screen head.
I don't give it. It's not Photoshop. It's just pictures that I'm uploading. So screw you, Sol.
Oh, we got Sophie's retro revival. First time
Hello.
watching. Thank you for watching.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Hi guys and girls as well. We have Doris
And
as well.
Doris is in chat. I love Dory. Welcome.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing?
Oh,
Awesome.
Mike, you charmer.
For
Right,
Dory,
Mike.
any day.
Mike's got all the girls flocking at him. He's like 6'12".
What?
I'm 6'8". It's fine.
6'8". Yeah. Oh, see, look, I need to stand next to you one day, because I barely over here. I don't really get to stand next to people that are taller than me very much, because British people generally we're not that tall. You get a few people that are like over 6 foot, but most people sort of 5'8" to 5'11" ish.
Only
Sometimes.
13% of people in the UK are over 6 foot.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, see, so one day, Mike, either I'll come over there or you come over here, and we'll stand next to each other and we'll take a picture.
Fucking sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If only to make other people jealous.
Is anyone? I'll watch this. I want to know people's thoughts. If anyone watched The Invisible Man,
Yes.
No.
this is the
I like
2019.
2019? Yeah.
Was it 19? No, 2020. It says 2020.
It's a different spin on just
Yeah, yeah. It was more of a thriller. I was hoping for more of a horror. Like maybe it being some sort of spoilers. Wait, has anyone not watched it? Is going to watch it and doesn't want
I
spoilers?
haven't seen it. Don't go for it.
All right.
Don't care.
No. It's just I won't ruin it because I hate when people ruin shit for me. But no, it's more of a thriller than a horror in my opinion. But no, I liked it. It was all right.
It was an okay movie.
Did you watch any scary movies for Halloween then?
What did I watch? Halloween.
Have you seen Halloween Kills?
No, not yet. I've heard some people are singing its praises, other people hate it. There doesn't seem to be a middle ground very much. Most people are one end or the other, so I'm like, I don't know. But I really like this. I liked it. I thought it was good. I want to get all the other Halloweens on Blu-ray, but the problem is over here, there's separate companies that own all the rights, so we can't get one big box set, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
So, gonna have to get some from abroad. I think. Or something. What else did I watch? Dolls. I've seen
No,
Dolls.
that's a good one.
No, wait a minute. Is that from the maker of the? There's a series with
Stuart Gordon, Reanimator,
Yeah.
and Ed Naha from The Troll.
Puppet Master,
Troll?
maybe.
The Charles Full Moon, I think you're thinking of. Charles
Yeah.
Band's company. Full Moon. Yeah, I believe it is a Full Moon.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll be Empire originally.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, the only thing about these is obviously like they age a little bit, where like the effects and that are a little bit like. But no, I thought it was cool because
Quite a genuinely creepy film, that one, to be
yes,
honest.
yeah, it's anything with kids and dolls tends to creep me out. So this was like
Yeah.
the perfect movie to creep me out, basically.
Mm.
I
And
see.
yeah, no, it's really good.
But it's mostly that's not creeping me out because they are not frightening at all. I mean, if I see a horror movie with kids in it, it's mostly watered down PG-13 because you cannot kill kids on movies anymore.
I'll just murder the shit out of them. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
well, what they should do, but they don't. So
No.
all
No,
these-
see, for me, in horror movies, I feel like anyone should be up for getting killed. Anyone.
Yes.
Anyone. Any person, any gender, any race, any religion, any ability, any age, any whatever it is. If you're in a horror movie, there's a chance you should be able to die. Not, the kid's not going to die because it's a kid. So it's like,
exactly.
Sometimes they
That's-
do.
that-
I mean, think of like the Blob, the remake of the Blob.
Oh yeah.
You know, because there was a kid that gets like dissolved in that, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it does happen, but obviously it doesn't happen.
It's very
a
rare,
lot.
but now in modern days, or even in the mid 2000, that it's not. What's that?
80s screen queens.
yeah. Hey, screen queen. Look,
Is
boobies.
that a Leslie porn?
Boobies.
There is a bit of like lesin in it, which is cool. It's 3 movies in this: Nightmare Sisters, Deadly Embrace, and Murder Weapon. They're all very cheesy, very 80s movies, which I enjoyed. They're a lot of boobs in it. Basically, every movie has got boobs and sex in it, which
They always did in the 80s.
yeah,
Pretty much every film had boobs.
a lot of boobs. What's everyone saying? Best movie Pell Rider has seen lately is Nobody.
That's with Bob Odenkirk.
I've not seen
Not
that
like
yet.
John Wick.
Oh, okay, cool. Doris agrees with me. Anything with dolls can F off.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody does indeed look like fun. Yeah. Everyone's just talking to each other, which is good. I like the chat talking. I have been on a serious movie binge, and The Man from Nowhere was the only really notable good one that I watched without doing art while it was on. And Arabatus, that should answer your question from earlier. That was so long ago, I don't even know what his question was anymore. This Raw. I've seen Raw. Raw is a French movie.
Oh, I need to see that still. Is it good?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It's quite
After my last ex, I don't want anything with French in my life anymore.
By any chance, was your ex French?
Yes.
And
okay. Trust me, like 4'9", like it's true what they tell you about women. The smaller they are, the more compact the anger is. Because holy crap!
Wait. You're 6'7", and she was 4'9".
There is a reason my company is called Fairies and Ants. She was the fairy, I'm an ant.
Oh, wow, okay. There we go. Oh, we got Dean Winchester.
No, they are not.
Celebrities in the chat. Yeah, Dean's a good friend of mine, obviously. This is really good. I recommend it. It's very creepy, slow burn, but very good film. And of course, I had to watch Candyman. I haven't seen the new one yet. This is the original Candyman. Again, very good film. Very, very good film. Happy Hell Night. Slasher film. With it. It's got a young. Is it? I want to say Edward Norton. It's not Edward Norton. Sam Rockwell. That was it. Very young Sam Rockwell in it. Actually, it was decent.
That's one of those films I always remember used to see in the VHS shops.
Yes.
It's one of those staples from the VHS days.
Yeah.
What else I got here?
Tell me age now.
The Hitcher with Rutger Hauer.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. And then Airborne. This is with Gemma Atkinson and Mark
That's like a
Hamill.
zombie movie.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill. I thought, looking at it, it's a zombie movie. It's not a zombie movie.
Huh.
It's a B movie. I'm going to ruin this one because it deserves to be ruined. It's got Gemma Atkinson and Mark Hamill, which is a very weird mix to start with. And basically it's someone hijacks a plane and they get there's this old like vase type thing on there and it controls someone for a bit and makes them want to kill themselves. That's
It's like
on
a
a plane.
pathogen sort of film.
Sounds
not even a
like
pathogen,
Night
just
Shyamalan movie.
just like a mind controlling vase type thing. It was
What a twist!
yeah.
How big a role has Hamill got?
He plays. He's not on the plane. He's on the ground in the like what's it called? In the tower. He's like a controller person. So a bit. He's in it quite a bit, but he's not like the star of it.
That's the thing these days. You get all these like. I mean, Bruce Willis does a film every other week, and it's kind of like, he's in one day of shooting. You know.
Yeah.
That seems to be the thing now. You get a star, or a has-been star for a day, whack him in your movie, starring Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the film, but it was a friend of mine did a review of one called, I forgot what it's called now, Alpha or something like that. And it was like, they basically just use a body double. They have a couple of like close-up shots of Bruce Willis. And then they just use like a bald guy like running around so they can have him look like it's Bruce Willis, but it's actually not. Stuff like that. Just so they can, really kind of stretch out his role to make it look like he's a starring film for him. Apex, that's what it was called. But there seems to be the trend now, you got all those kind of like Stallone, Bruce Willis, Nicolas Cage turning up in the kind of the B movies. Not all good. Nicolas Cage still. I think Nicolas Cage still gives it 100% now. I'll say that for Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, well, he's like he went from being like a real big star, and then he dipped down and just basically did anything that people were paying to do.
Well, he went
and now
backwards,
he's
didn't he?
still doing anything people are paying to do, but some of the movies he's doing now are actually pretty decent. Like especially like on the more sort of horror side, like Mum and Dad I really liked with Selma Blair as well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was
he goes
really
full on Crazy Cage in that one as well.
Yeah.
What you
Crazy
want
Cage is the best
Cage
cage.
movie.
Or if he's scared of bees. That's also yeah.
Bees, not the bees.
In my eyes.
What was the other one he was in? I've got it somewhere. I can't remember. Mandy. That was quite good. I like Mandy. And it's
Never
the
heard
color
of that one.
purple, not the color purple, the color
Color of Space.
That's it. I've not seen that yet, but I've heard it's quite good. So I need to watch it. And Pig is supposed to be pretty good.
Pig is meant to be really good. I haven't seen it, but it's they're saying it's like, I mean, from what I've seen, it's been really. It's like a kind of revenge film without the revenge.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very, very good, at least from a sort of, an artistic point.
You're right, Marinus. You got some company there.
Oh, hello.
You just playing around with your green screen.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like trying to influence what we speak about. Oh, let's talk about the Vampire Lovers. Oh,
yeah. Remember those?
No.
No? Jesus Christ, man. Hammer horror movie from Hammer.
I know I know what Hammer movies are, but keep in mind, I live under a rock when it comes to watching things. Me being in this chat is completely useless for the most part, but it's fun.
Yeah, no, you never know. Like you might pick something up, or
I don't know much about anime, so but I still like being in the chat, so don't worry, it's all good.
If you want to get me going on movies, it's usually very old animated movies, like the old 80s and 70s sci-fi movies.
So like
yeah, love it.
Animal Farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like the old Ralph Bashki ones?
Yes, exactly. Like those things, I love those.
I reviewed one. There's a new film. It's a 2021 film. I need to watch it yesterday. I forgot what it's called. The Spine of the Night is called, and it's done in rotoscoped animation, which is just I don't know if you but they trace over kind of like the
like that one. Yeah, I saw it.
And it's if you ever watched Fire and Ice, the original Lord of the Rings film, Wizards, even Masters of the Universe, original Masters of the Universe did that.
Fire and Ice.
Yeah, and it's very much that style.
I gotta check that out then. Yeah.
It's brand new. It's brand new. It's like very old school, kind of like. I don't think it's as good, to be honest with you, but I appreciated the kind of the kind of like the throwbackness of it.
What was it called? So I can look it up.
The Spine of the Night. Very lots of nakedness in it, lots of gore.
I can live with all that. No, I'm gonna check that out because that is right down my alley. I love those kinds of movies.
So says the recent Prisoners of Ghostland with Nick Cage was quite nice. Very weird but enjoyable. Light spoiler: one of his nuts explodes and makes him shout that he's a nuclear at people. What? Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
All right.
Crazy Cage,
like
one
where this
nut.
is going.
Marinus, what? I don't like where this is going. Well,
Well then.
that's well.
Did you guys watch the He-Man, the new He-Man Netflix show?
No.
No, I haven't. No, I liked the trailer, the first trailer, but I haven't watched the show. I've heard they do a very, very big, almost bait and switch with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you know, Marinus, I got a clip to go with that little picture you got there. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is so.
Wait, what are you doing? Listen to me. Look, you love this woman, don't you?
Yes.
You want to hold her?
Yes.
Please her?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness.
Or
Mr. Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
Really? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. It's the pleats.
We've all been there.
yeah, the pleats. Oh shit. I need some new clips. I keep using the same ones. I've got like loads, but I need some new ones. I keep using the same ones. I could got.
Oh dear.
What else we got? Oh wow, it's all. Nah, we'll leave that. So what's it saying? I don't know. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, we've been going for about an hour and a half, roughly. I think the chat is sort of tuckered out now, so I think maybe we'll start wrapping it up now here.
Yeah.
Because I got shit to do before I got to go to bed, unfortunately.
What do you get to do?
I got loads to do.
Like
I'll get ready for tomorrow. I'm so tired. Long days at work.
I know that one.
I say, what have you changed it to now?
When a pregnant woman goes swimming, she is a human submarine.
Oh man. Right. Yeah, as Saul says, like, share, and sub. I put a link to Leo's channel in the chat. Mike Jimmy's awesome dude. He also has his channel as well. Sub to him. Very cool dude. And Darkside has a channel as well. Sub to him. Sub to everyone. Everyone sub to everyone. Make it a love fest, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And yeah, that it was just a bit of a random stream today, to be honest. I just want to keep going every Tuesday, regardless of who's available, who's not available, just to keep it going, get the channel flowing nicely. Done and done. Thank you.
Nice.
That's what I like to hear.
Awesome.
You rock, Dory.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah, anything you guys want to say before we go today?
Pleasure talking to you, peeps.
Yeah, nice to have you on a stream, mate.
Always happy to chat movies and pop culture.
Yes, there we go. See, that's what we love. Anything and everything like that. Bio, have a great week. Thank you. So,
Say awesome lovelies.
thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Do I leave you with a clip today? Yeah, let's leave you with a clip. What shall I leave you with? Let's leave you with. Well, I'd say we're pretty sophisticated gents, so we'll go with that.
Can't you just feel it, Harry? It's our big chance, man. All we gotta do is show a little class, a little sophistication, and we're in like a dirty shirt.
That's no problem, Lloyd. We can be classy and sophisticated. Oh, look at the fun